Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of This Is Our Life. Okay, this is a subject that I've talked about before. I get sick and tired of talking about it. The only reason I'm going to mention it is because somebody commented on my last video, and I was looking through that person's channel, and I saw a video. I didn't watch it, but um, this happened, I guess, a few months ago. I saw on Facebook and Yahoo News, atheist churches. I think the whole idea of an atheist church is ridiculous. I mean, I have a real good idea of what goes on there. A bunch of state worship. Because the vast majority of atheists that I've come across, not all of them because I'm one of them, but the vast majority that I've come across are a bunch of state theists, Marxists, Leninists, whatever. Fascists, communists, socialists, monarchists, it's all the same in the end. The whole idea of an atheist church is ridiculous. Okay, it's stupid. You don't need that. You don't need I don't know how you say, an extra reason to get together and hang out with people. And frankly, you go watch the Atheist Experience and some of the others here on YouTube, and they're all a bunch of state theists. I mean, they don't hide it very well. Okay, and somehow they think that Obama is different than Bush, that he's actually better, even though Obama has simply carried on with Bush's policies and increased, Gitmo is still open. You could close Gitmo with the sign of with just signing a paper, but he won't do it. NSA has gone haywire under Obama. Obama is appointing one of his major campaign contributors to check in on this IRS scandal. Yes, one of his own. And, and then, of course, we have the whole spying thing, spying on the American people. Spying on, and I love how liberals will get out there and say, oh, look what Christie did. Oh, how bad that is, what Christie did. But let's not talk about what Obama's done and doing even worse. But in the same field, the same line. Well, I'm like, they're both bad. And for somebody to say, oh, well, Obama's not quite as bad as Bush, even though he's doing bad. Two wrongs don't make a right, number one. Number two, the lesser of two evils is what? Evil. It's still freaking evil. Don't give me this lesser of two evils. It's still evil. So, Atheist Church, that I would not go to one of those because I already have an idea of what goes on there. They're doing a bunch of, oh, how great the government is. Look at all these government programs. The government programs are actually making people poorer, not better off. Well, I just wanted to comment on that. But see, and like Penn Jillette. Penn Jillette is a libertarian. Not a conservative. Definitely not a neocon. Neocons are actually leftists. Don't people understand that? I don't think enough people understand that neoconservatism is not conservatism. It is leftism. It is socialism. But for some reason, people don't get that. It's like you have Marx over here and Marx here, and they're pretending they're... Okay, here's a better way to explain it. You have a building. You have the facade. Really nice, both sides are inviting. You have a door over here and on the right and left. And, you're like, oh my, this over here or this over... sounds really good. I think I'll go with that. Well, you open the door and there's a desk, but you notice back in the rest of the building it's all open, and you walk back there and, oh my gosh, it's all the freaking same. So you walk in the neocon side, you walk in the socialist side, you think you're walking into different doors, but once you actually take more than a few steps in, it's the same. So, anyway. But like Pendulette is a libertarian. I don't know what I am. I'm a mix of individualist, anarchist, anarcho-capitalist, libertarian, left libertarian. I mean, I'm a mix of things. It's just the way it is. You know, I'm not, you cannot take me, or really you can't take anyone, and fit them neatly into a category. It just, life is too complicated.
You can't put it into a hole.
Yeah. So, oh, and yes, I am an atheist, but I've started thinking that maybe agnosticism is more appropriate because I cannot prove atheism any more than anyone has ever been able to prove the existence of God to me. So I'm like, but that doesn't mean there is no God anymore. Anyway, so my point is, an atheist church is stupid. It's idiotic. It's ridiculous. There's no point in that. I mean, you're there doing something for some reason. What are you doing? Since most atheists are not really atheists at all, they're state theists, they must be worshiping the state. So anyway.